Hello guys and welcome back to Earl Sports Bets. I'm Timothy Earl and today I'm going to be breaking down day 2 of the Blast Premier Showdown. We already had 3 games go by where we saw Astralis get swept by OG. Didn't have that one. I had G2 sweeping Endpoint, but I did not have Digitas sweeping Liquid. So we went 1 and 2 yesterday. It was just an overall weird day. Got a new day for today. We get Spirit versus Extra Salt, Nazar, and Gambit, and then Furia and MIBR. We'll go ahead and break down each one of those. But before we do that, if you guys are new to the channel, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, like the video, share it out. Hopefully we can try to grow this. Follow all of our socials, link to those in the description below. Twitter, Instagram, Discord, merch, picks and parlays, all those in the description below. So go ahead and check those out as well. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this Counter-Strike slate for tomorrow. We get to start off with Team Spirit taking on Extra Salt. Spirit is, I'll say the number 4 team in CIS, but they are up and coming, and they are not a team to be messing with. They did make it to the quarterfinals in IEM Katowice. They did not play in ESL Pro League, though. So, I mean, we didn't really expect to see them anyway. Going up against Extra Salt, which has been making their run through NA. Granted, it is NA, but Extra Salt is essentially the old Cloud9 lineup. They got Sonic, they got JT, they got OC, and then they have like Fang and Marky, which were 2 players from Chaos. So it's a little bit of a mixed bag of NA players, and I don't think they're that bad. They've been winning a bunch of tournaments through NA. Granted, yes, it is NA, but I think this should be able to be a closer series than most people think. I even think this one goes 3. In terms of betting this one, I'm actually going to be interested in going after Extra Salt plus 1.5 maps. This means that all they have to do is win 1 map off of Spirit. And I think that's totally possible. Extra Salt's coming off a couple nice wins. Spirits, they've been solid too, but I think this one's a series that goes 3. I'm grabbing Extra Salt tomorrow to go up against Spirit and take at least 1 map. Next up, we get, you guys ready for this one? Gambit and Nazar. If you wanted to bet Gambit, you can't. You can't straight up bet Gambit. The line's not long enough. In terms of Nazar, you can get them at a plus 1,800. And there's a reason for that. Ultimately, this game's going to be a pass because this is stupid. But we'll go ahead and look at Nazar real quick. They are a team from Asia, currently ranked 135th in the world. So yes, and they peaked last week at 120th. So yes, that is why they are a plus 1,800 dog tomorrow against Gambit. Yes, this has a lot of upsets part of it, but at the same time, no, I don't see Nazar winning a map. No, I don't see Nazar winning at all. I see Gambit sweeping this one, and at a minus 700, I'm not betting this one. It's just not one that I want to go after. It's way too out of line. If somebody told me, hey, yeah, Gambit won 32 rounds to Nazar's 6 yesterday, I'd be like, wow, Nazar got 6? That's surprising. It's just to the point where Gambit should just roll over them. If Gambit 16-0'd them tomorrow on 1 map, I'd be like, yeah, you know what, that makes about sense. So this one should just be a rollover for Gambit. Shouldn't be close. This one's a pass for me just because I'm not betting a minus 700. That's really dumb. Final game of the day, and this one will be the closest one. I promise the lines will be a lot closer when it comes down to semifinals and all that stuff, or next round, but right now it's not really that close. We get Furia at a minus 370, minus 357, MIBR at a plus 284. Furia coming off of a quarterfinals loss to Heroic, who ended up winning the ESL Pro League. MIBR didn't make it out of the groups, even though they looked impressive the last day against Cloud9, and this team is only going to be up and coming. And keep in mind, these are two Brazilian teams that have gone up against each other plenty of times, so there's a lot of... This is one of the biggest rivalries in Counter-Strike in terms of, I guess, they're the two biggest Brazilian teams. So yeah, they're going to be a big rivalry. It should be a really good series, but at the end of the day, I'd rather go ahead and grab the Furia minus 1.5 maps. It's not a spot that I want to go and bet MIBR. I don't think they're going to even win a map. Last time they played, same lineups, Furia 2-0 swept them. It's just not a spot that I want to get to. I think Furia is just a far better team. And this one should just be a quick and easy series. I think that the closest series tomorrow will be Spirit and Extra Salt. I don't see this one going 3 games. I have Furia sweeping this series. Now it's a quick video, but they're pretty straightforward games right now. When we get down to more of the round of 8, round of like the next couple rounds when it actually will be closer matches, we'll dig even deeper into them. But some of these are pretty easy for me to bet. Give me Extra Salt plus 1.5 maps, Furia to sweep, passing on that Gambit game. Do not bet on that Gambit game. It's just ridiculous. No, just don't bother with it. But that's going to do it for today's video. I want to thank you guys all for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe. Follow all of our socials, linked to those in the description below. Until next time, let's make some money on some Counter-Strike.